Hi and welcome back. I'm Julie, that's Dick. This is our dog Abby, and we are Tumbleweed's photo. In our last travel video, we spent some time at Salt Point, but eventually we had to make our way back down the coast. My folks were still with us at this point, and our first stop was Portuguese Beach. We happened to pick Portuguese Beach because we saw that they allowed dogs, and actually quite a few of the beaches here don't. My dad had his metal detector looking for treasure, and Abby was just enjoying the beach. And she's still enjoying the beach. I think Dick is too. Check this thing out. It's not a snake, it's a stick, but I thought it looked cool. Oh, look at that cutie. She's such a good girl. Let's see what treasures Dad found. The next stop was our campground at Bodega Dunes. Once we settled into our campsites, we headed out to do a little sightseeing and enjoy some seafood. I'm kicking myself for not actually getting footage of the food. I got footage of wrapped sandwiches, but I'll tell you, the crab sandwich was very good. And is this guy handsome or what? Fisherman Memorial statue, and this is Abby showing us that she still is not totally okay with statues.
It's just metal.
When we got back to the campsite, Dick and I did a little exploring, and then I was admiring Mom and Dad's campsite at Golden Hour. Look how pretty this is.
Isn't it pretty?
Yeah, we're in the shade, so it's just kind of cold.
You did walk out to that.
We did. The next day, Mom and Dad left, and Dick and I were on our own, and we decided to have an early lunch at the Birds Cafe and Coffee House. Bodega Bay is where Alfred Hitchcock's movie The Birds was filmed, so this was sort of an homage to that. The food here was so good. Dick got fish and chips, and I ordered this beautiful lobster roll. My mouth is watering just looking at it now. Then we went shopping, and Dick happened to notice that the foundation for this parking lot was kind of scary. And then we made our way to a Mexican restaurant, La Bodeguita, and it was delicious. The service was also really good. Salud. Then we ended up following a trail to get back to the campsite, and we stumbled across this really beautiful little sanctuary. So this beautiful and serene little area actually has some sad meaning behind it. It's part of a tribute to this little boy who was killed in a terrible accident and who donated organs to other kids. And along with this plaque, there's also a children's bell tower that's part of this whole exhibit. It's a really beautiful and peaceful tribute that we just happened to stumble across, and I left the footage in here just because I thought it was really, really special. I love the moss on these trees. So notice how groomed and easy this trail is to walk. I guess now is as good a time as any to share. So on the way to that Mexican restaurant, we did not know about this trail, and instead we tried to walk along the roads. And I will tell you something that we learned. Bodega Bay is not a walking town. We were traipsing through landscaping along highways. It was a bit sketchy, but we ended up getting there eventually, and as you can see, the walk back was super easy and beautiful. So if we ever did it again, we know the easier way to get around town. Okay, now skip ahead to the next campsite that we stayed at. This was Lawson's Landing. It's not too far south of Bodega Bay as the crow flies. However, it was quite a long drive through some fields to get there. As you can see, Abby definitely enjoyed the wildlife and all the people around. There were so many birds migrating while we were there. Here we are on our walk. We decided to do a little bit of exploring. No, don't look at me. It's really too bad that this dog can never relax. Okay, now I'm attempting to make some food outside, but it was really windy. So, yeah, I didn't. Yep, still trying. Not really successfully. Someone's got the right idea for staying out of the wind and sun. Look how beautiful and sunny, and then this was like 3 hours later. Crazy and beautiful. I said once. She wants.
What do you want?
She's learned that want is something she wants. Oh, that's a funny word for you to learn. Your leg. Oh God. Ah, don't fall. Oh God. Hey. Stop it. Stop it. Ow. Stop. No biting. Stop biting your leg. Don't fall. Oop. Look at this crazy dog. Arr, arr, arr. Arr, 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 arr. We're just south of Bodega Bay. We spent the night here on a seawall, and it's pretty gorgeous. I love that it keeps going back and forth between sunny and windy and foggy, and it just keeps on changing. And look at this place. It's so beautiful. It brings back a lot of childhood memories too of eating crab when we were camping in Northern California. Love it. So when we left Salt Point, we started making our way south. We're doing it very gradually, so today is probably just a 2 or 3 hour drive to get to the San Francisco RV park. So that's what's next. Alright, I'll check in later. Is it time? Time to pack up? Okay, let's pack up. It just keeps getting brighter and happier out here. It's not even windy. We could have cooked today. It's almost sad to leave it. What do you think?
I like it.
I like it too. This is Dillon Beach. We did not go there because it was like $10 to park, but I think they would have allowed the dog. And then we made that long drive through the fields to get back to a highway that would take us south again. And once we got back to the coast, this was just such a cool drive through all these little communities on the water. We're at a cute little gas station, Point Reyes Station, where gas is $5.29 a gallon. Yeesh. I love California. I really do. And I love traveling around California. But boy, it's going to be nice to travel in other states where it's not as expensive.
Yeah, holy shit.
That's a lot.
Yeah, $75 for half a tank.
Woo! Look, there's Alcatraz. If you blink, you'll miss it. I think it's possible I took too much footage of houses in San Francisco, but I just love them. Okay, yeah, probably too much. All right, yeah, that's silly. And here we are at the San Francisco RV Resort. You really couldn't beat the view. It really was a beautiful spot. But check this out. Look at how the erosion has actually eliminated spots to park. It's kind of crazy in this area. Okay, let's take a quick look at what $160 for an RV resort gets us. Let's see. Well, I open the door. Oh, there's our neighbor's sewage spill. We're right next door. Okay, all snarkiness aside, yes, we were parked really close to each other and we were missing some amenities that we expected because they had to have some work done. But you really can't beat the view, and the location really is great if you're spending time in San Francisco. There's a surprising amount of farmland on this drive. It's not all coast, but there is quite a bit of coast. We wanted to stop somewhere with a view to make some breakfast, but we settled for a parking lot in the fog. And we'll start with Abby because she was being really impatient. Next up is Dick's breakfast. And then my breakfast. Yum. A little ways down the road, we had to let Abby out for a break, and we found Pantano Marsh. Look how eerie this place looked on this particular day.
This is a pickleweed paradise, Abby.
If you just follow Highway 1 south, you'll end up going inland quite a bit. And we really wanted to stick to the coast, so we had to occasionally add things to the map in order to keep us on the coast. One of those places was Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk. It's a place that I'd always heard about growing up, but I had never been there. Oops, another stretch of inland road. This was so hot, well over 100 degrees.
We just came out of 105 degree freeway weather, and now we're back to 66 degrees in fog. Let's just keep doing this.
It's a little hot. I just closed the door and we've got the fan on, so it won't be quite as hot. Anyway, for tonight's meal, we are going to have fried rice. I'm going to do it in a different kind of pot just because I want to dirty fewer dishes, and also we're doing it inside instead of outside because this place is really busy. Also, there are critters and it's driving her nuts. Tons of what would you call chipmunks, right?
Yeah, they're like chipmunks.
Yeah. Okay. So we've got some pre-made rice. Focus, there we go. We have some pre-cooked dark meat chicken. We have mushrooms, onions, a few green beans, that's all we had left. And I pre-cooked them so that they won't be too hard. And a couple eggs, and then simple seasonings, of course, just soy sauce, garlic, and we'll use some olive oil. Okay. fried rice. Mango and banana. Good morning. Good morning, Dick.
Good morning.
Oh gosh. So we just now left. Where did we just leave? San Simeon State Park Campground. And we didn't get much footage there, mostly because it was just really busy. It had a lot of kids. But it was a cool place. I could see going back there again and being a little more selective in where we camp. So now we are driving through the fog into Cambria, and we're going to see if we can find some breakfast. We were going to go have breakfast in Cambria, but there was some kind of run going on. A bunch of people with numbers on their shirts, and as a result, I think all of the restaurants that we drove by were packed. So we decided to just continue on. This is what I'm saying. This is why you want a Class B. Here we are in Morro Bay. This is street parking. No problem. The staircase that we were on is a centennial staircase. 1870 to 1970.
Hey, it's dedicated to the convenience and enjoyment of all.
Dedicated to convenience.
That's nice. Yay.
Proper Bloody Mary.
Now, I'm not saying he can't drive, but apparently that's strong. And this is what I'm having.
Now you have to drive.
And this has been amazing.
I love bars when they stick in the right place.
How fun is that? Adventure tours and tiki bar. Fun.
She's like the best kind of thing.
I love it. That's super fun.
She's like the Snow White of the sea.
Yeah. The Little Mermaid. Pikiki. You're starting to be able to see Morro Rock. So that's Dorn's. That's where we had breakfast. And there's Morro Rock starting to come out from the fog. Across the street from our campground at Morro Bay is the Morro Bay State Park boardwalk, which is actually like a bird sanctuary. There's so many birds here. It was actually tough to keep Abby up on to the boardwalk. She really wanted to go down and explore and meet the critters. So this is Morro Bay State Park Campground. And it's very nice. The trees are great. It's super mellow. And the weather. Every year I think I want to come up here. While Dick was relaxing, I decided to take a little walk over to the visitor center to see if I could get more pictures of Morro Rock because the clouds had cleared and it was a much prettier day. Native American bedrock mortars. So we saw these up at San Jacinto. The next morning, we took Abby on another walk on the boardwalk, and this time enjoyed the same place in a sunnier setting. Good morning again. We just now left Morro Bay, and we're gonna take a pretty long drive today to leave the Central Coast and get to Southern California coast. Tonight we're gonna be staying at at another state park. We're gonna stay at Malibu Creek. So that's a pretty long drive today. At least probably 4 hours, given as slow as we go. So we'll get there when we get there. But this is our last night out on this trip. Kind of bummed.
It's our last on our way to a campsite.
Yeah, the last time we're going to be on our way to campsite. One thing that makes Southern California traffic tolerable.
It's being above it.
Yeah, we're above it. We're higher than everybody. We just arrived and already set up camp in Malibu Canyon. This is Malibu Creek State Park.
She just pooped when I wasn't watching.
Oh.
That's good.
Lucky me.
That's what I wanted her to do. You can't do anything. Good morning.
Oh, almost tripped. It's the last morning of this video and of this particular trip. How do you feel?
Great. It's very nice.
I could totally go another 3 weeks.
Yeah. We used to go back up to Northern California.
Yeah, I like Northern California. I think we're gonna be doing that again. There's our other Travato friend, that little piece of red peeking out of the trees. Hi. Are you ready to go for a ride? Yes, you are.
Wow, that's really pretty.
It's so pretty. I wish we could get it. There's a lot of schmutz on the window.
Wow.
Back in a previous life, I lived in Santa Monica, and I would drive these canyon roads daily to visit clients. And I don't think I ever realized, because I was driving, just how beautiful they are. They're so deep, and they're just so green and filled with life and just gorgeous. I think when you think of Malibu, you think of the beach, but these canyons are truly special. Footage was taken last summer, so it was long before the LA wildfires in 2025. So sadly, I'm not sure how many of these Malibu structures still exist. I've always loved driving on this part of PCH because there's just so much character and so many interesting places and lives here. I wish everybody the best. I hope that the rebuilding effort brings back special places. Reasonably priced gas by California standards.
Yeah, it just went down 80 cents.
Woo. Yeah, it was $5.30 in Malibu, and it's $4.70 here. Are those condos or a hotel? I think they're condos. I always thought it'd be cool to check those out. So we just got off one because it was very industrial, and we came down a few blocks to Hermosa Beach, so we're gonna drive on these beach roads as long as we can. California. Old tall palm trees. They don't offer any shade at all. This would be pretty at night. Look at these market lights. Yep, we're supposed to give him 3 whole feet, and he's in the way. Up there is where Wayfarers Chapel is. That's where Mom and Dad got married 58 years ago today. But it's closed due to land movement, so...
Oh man, that sucks.
Yeah, now we need to try to merge into this garbage.
Yeah, these dips are just too much.
So this was... Yeah, we gotta go, like, extra slow, like, washboard slow.
Be careful.
He's being beyond careful.
Being so careful, everyone behind me is annoyed.
Yeah.
That's okay, they can be.
They can see what's going on with us.
Yeah,
There's some crazy
I guess this was our last chance to do this, I guess.
land movement.
I feel like they should close this forever.
Cruise ships and suspension bridges. Oh my. This is the Vincent Thomas Bridge, Highway 47. Golden Gate Bridge. I'm not sure if we really captured it fully, but oh my gosh, look at all of these shipping containers. This is a lot of stuff. Distance, we can see downtown Long Beach, so we know we're getting even closer to familiar territory all the time. Here's the beaches in Long Beach with the drilling offshore there. After a quick Abbey pit stop, we switched drivers, and that pretty much wrapped up our footage for this trip.